Hey guys, Rollout here with LEGO Transformers Quickstop Classic Colors version. I recently rebuilt my old Quickstop from 2009, and as I pieced him together, I was inspired to redeco my modern Quickstop in colors more accurate to the original. As you can see, I've relegated the white to his wheels, I've added some yellow, I've added some dark gray, and then in order to add more green, I've gotten rid of his side windows, which I feel makes him seem a lot more Cybertronian. Instead of a passenger bus, he's more of a alien box with wheels. Then of course he has his signature taillights. He's mostly just a stock recolor. There are only a couple of physical modifications. First, I've made the front here basic bricks instead of plates because I've gotten rid of his headlights. Then of course I've modified his rocket booster here to have 4 jets instead of just the 1, which is more accurate to the original. Narratively, I like to think of this as a very early Quickstop in the midst of the war on Cybertron. He's a very low-ranking recruit, but he's still an amateur engineer, a bit of a lore hound, and a massive Solar Stream fanboy with a need for speed. So he has modified his vehicle with a jet engine, but he has far less resources, and so this is an early prototype that is very clunky and inefficient. For comparison, here he is with a minifigure. I don't know if I've ever directly compared the newer Quickstop to a minifigure before, so there is that. Just for fun, here he is with Solar Stream. I think there's some really nice parallels going on between their color schemes. Solar Stream has the dark gray, the dark green, and the orange, and all of Quickstop's colors are just brighter variations of those. At this point in time, Solar Stream has disappeared, and he's something of a myth. Quickstop doesn't really have access to a whole lot of source material, and he's tried his best to emulate him, but everything is just a little bit off. It's sort of like bad cosplay, and I think that's some fun character building. Here he is compared to the modern color scheme. By this point, he's on Earth, he's a little less idealistic, and he's sort of become his own person a little bit more. He has access to better technologies, and this time he's done his research, so the rocket booster is more accurate to the tech that Solar Stream actually had. Finally, here he is compared to the original Quickstop, which clearly this color scheme is based off of. You can see where I got a lot of the inspiration. He has the 4 jets on the back, and a significant lack of headlights. Of course, the build being largely the same means that the transformation isn't any different, but this is one of my favorite conversions I have ever designed, so it can't hurt to show it off again. First, we're going to remove the weapon, disengage the booster, and reconnect it to form his cannon. Next, we're going to pull out these side panels here, swing down the middle assembly of his windshield, lift this up, and swing it around. Next, the head can fold out. The shoulders can swing up into place. We can take these panels here, fold them down, swing around the wheels, and then collapse them. Do the same over here. And now we can work on the front section. First, we're going to take these panels and swing them out. Then the wheels will rotate around and fold down to form the legs. Do the same thing over here. And there you have the lower body. The one significant change I've made to Quickstop over the years is that I've sort of reworked his waist so that the hips are a little bit more substantial. Next, we're going to take the torso, swing that around, and lift it up into place. The back will collapse, and then we can swing the arms out. Finally, give him his weapon. And there you have Quickstop in robot mode. A little goes a long way in this case, and I especially think the addition of yellow and red gives him a much different feel overall. As for why his eye color was different back on Cybertron, I imagine that this is some kind of helmet or battle mask, and that underneath his true eye color was always blue. That paired with his more aggressive looking 4-barreled gun makes him seem a lot more battle ready, in my opinion. Here he is compared to a minifigure, Solar Stream, and the modern colors. To be honest, I still prefer this version. I just think the black, white, and blue is more appealing, but that's just personal preference, as I've never been a really big fan of yellow and green together, but I've distributed the colors in a pleasing way, and I think it looks pretty good. Finally, here he is alongside the original. He has the yellow on his legs, some additional green throughout his body, and the yellow, dark gray, and red on his shoulders. I think it's a fair approximation, all things considered, and evokes that classic style well enough. I might be milking Quickstop for all he's worth with this one, but I think he's worth a fair amount of celebration. He's 10 years old after all. He's a big boy now. Anyway, this was just a simple but very satisfying little project, and I hope you found some sort of value in an extended look at this design. Until next time, this has been Rollout, signing off.